Yeah, good afternoon, first of all, and yeah, I think yeah, what we need to do similar things that what we did last week, and I think overall it was really good performance, and yeah, we need to aim to do it again, and yeah, we know that that's in this season that's the our main issue, but I strongly believe that we can do it again.
Today we heard news about your captain, Quinten Timber. What's your feeling about it and what for impact has it on the team?
Yeah, of course, for us it's a big loss, and yeah, especially you could see it in the Ajax game when he was coming back and immediately he scored, and also during the Champions League game, and yeah, so for us, yeah, this season in these terms it's a big disaster, but yeah, now we need to be focused on the next game, but yeah, for sure we all wish him all the best in the recovery, and hopefully he's gonna be back soon.
You're going to face Santiago Jimenez on the pitch. What makes it difficult to defend him?
Yeah, you know it, and what he did in the last 2.5 years in Feyenoord, and how many goals he scored for us. So definitely he's a great striker, and yeah, I think it's like 50-50 because I know him, he knows me how I like to defend. So in these terms, yeah, especially the things that can help us is what was last week, that what we were doing, that we were always close to them, and Thomas was helping me, the fullbacks were helping, we were helping each other. So then that's the main thing. Thank you.
We all know coaches come and go. What kind of impression did Pascal made on you and on the whole team the last days?
Yeah, I think yeah, really good one, because especially the first game in Champions League was really good for us, and yeah, I need to say the game plan, the trainings, what we are doing, it's a really high quality, and me as a player, which I like to think what we gonna do, what they are doing, how we wanna do things. Then it was really clear, prepared for us. So I think that's also difference which can help us, and yeah, this was really great for me.
Is he motivating the team in a special way?
Yeah, it's I don't know if in the special way, but of course the coach has a big presence in the dressing rooms in terms of not only tactically, but also in motivating each other. But yeah, also on the other side, I think the game for tomorrow, it's you don't need to motivate the players to play this game.
Yeah. Can I go with the coach? Yeah.
Player first. Yeah. More questions for the player at the back. Yes. Dennis, Rijnmond.
David, good afternoon. It is a season with big highs and big lows. How do you have to prepare yourself for this game to make sure that you continue the line of the game against AC Milan last week and not from the game against NAC from Saturday?
Yeah, like yeah, we were doing quite well in these terms, and we were coming back to the Champions League, and we usually had a really good performance, except of the Lille and the first game against Leverkusen. I think in the Champions League, in all the games, we were doing really well. So again, yeah, as I don't know how to answer really good for this question, but what's in my mind is it's always to prepare for the game as best as I can, and be physically and especially for tomorrow's game to be mentally prepared. And we already had a training session, and we're gonna still have I think few meetings, and then just yeah, try to do what we did last week.
You have been the captain during a couple of games this season, and because of the injury of Quinten and Justin, I think it was, you are now the captain. How do you like that role, and how do you fill it in for yourself?
Yeah, it's something that I was never captain, even in the youth teams, and yeah, last year I was, or this season I already was also for the national team for a few minutes captain. So it's something new for me, but I don't try to do things differently. I always, that's what I said, I think in my first interview when I came here, that I wanna do, or I wanna speak on the pitch with my performances, and I think that's my biggest impact on the pitch is when I have a really good performance. So that's what I'm focusing on. But of course, especially with how many new guys and young guys we have in the squad, so yeah, I try to speak with them during the trainings, also in the training ground, about the things that I see.
You have been here with Fiorentina in the past, but you didn't play in that game. What do you remember of playing here in San Siro?
Yeah, we spoke about it. The guys, they were asking about it. So yeah, it's great memories for me. And yeah, I was 2 times on the bench against the Milan team. So yeah, I was not able to play here, but yeah, I remember during the halftime I was outside and I could kick some balls. So that was nice. And now after I don't know 7-8 years, I'm coming here back and in this game and. Definitely, I can say it's maybe or probably the biggest game I ever played tomorrow. So I'm really looking forward to it.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Coming back to the front, yes, second row. Mikos, ga je gang.
David, does it say anything that you have 3 clean sheets in the last 3 matches? Does it say anything about the team?
Yeah, I was thinking about it, but when you look at the chances they had in these 3 games, it was also the opponents, they created something and they had chances to score, but we were able to keep the clean sheet. And I know when we were in the past few months, we were always speaking about it, how we were conceding and we were unlucky in few situations and we always conceded. Felt like from the opponents, they had nothing and they were able to score against us. And so definitely this is good thing and good confidence for us to come to Milan to play this match and with 3 clean sheets.
And you played before, also in the knockout phase with Feyenoord here at Rome. Before, is it difficult to play an Italian opponent because they don't need the ball to be successful?
Yeah, it's always difficult, and yeah, we could feel it the last 2 years how it felt, and it was never easy here, and yeah, it's big teams with great players, and the game they're gonna play tomorrow, for them it's basically every week. When you look at the now Serie A, the first 8-9 teams, how they are doing, how great players they have. So for them it's you could say maybe normal match, and for us it's yeah, biggest match of our career so far. So yeah, that's one thing, and then other thing as well, it's yeah, I know how I'm feeling in the Kuip and how important for me it is, and I think they have the same feeling. So it's not gonna be easy for us, but like I said, I feel that we are well prepared and we're gonna do everything to get through.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you.
More questions for David? Yes.
Hello, good evening. Alessia Scurati for Tutto Sport. My question for David is, I don't know if you know it, but in the last weeks, in the last months, your name have been linked a lot with Italian teams. Does this tension towards you flattening a lot, or just disturb it, or you just don't read what it's written on the news here in Italian and you don't know about the interests of many Italian teams for you? And another question for me is, do you feel more observed now that you're playing against an Italian team by other, we as the media or other teams, and how do you feel about it? Does it, I don't know, maybe takes out of you the best, or is it just another match as the others for you? Thank you so much.
Thank you. Yeah, for sure. It's yeah. When I start from the end, and yeah, it's definitely I want to do my best performance that I can do. That's the most important for me, and it really doesn't matter if it was last Saturday against Breda or it's tomorrow. I really want to put the best performance on the pitch, and yeah, of course you know about the things what's in the media, and of course I had the talks with my agents, but yeah, for now, and also especially with the club, I had the meeting with our sports director, and it was really clear that in the winter they're not gonna do anything with me. So at that moment I knew that I'm gonna stay, and from that moment again I was really focused, and something similar happened already in the summer. So I was really quickly focused on the finishing the season here, and try to do my best for the club.